All right, my friends. How are you today? Aaron here, bringing your daily horoscope for Sunday, Funday, the 7th of March, 2021. We have a fantastic day ahead of us, ending this weekend, starting the week, Sunday. We still have the sun creating the septile down to Uranus. Uranus still septile to Pluto. Pluto septile to the sun. Okay, this little trifecta of planets creating the septile is very, very powerful. All right, again, Pluto about transformation. In the sign of Capricorn, this is how we govern ourselves. The moon has also joined the sign of Capricorn today. All right, so emotional need to add discipline to our lives, to add structure, to add the sense that we are the authority. All right, so we'll get to the moon in a second here. We're going to talk about that septile. So sun, septile, and sun in Pisces. Okay, this is about our oneness. This is about expansion in Pisces, expansion beyond the physical. Okay, Jupiter controls, Jupiter Sagittarius, everything from Aries all the way to Capricorn, from Aries all the way to Capricorn, all right, is about the physical aspects of life. Okay, so Aquarius, Uranian energy, this is the breakthroughs. This is about the information that's beyond the physical, right? We see, our visible eyes sees from red to violet, and it uses technology. We use technology, infrared technology, ultraviolet technology, right? We use technology to see beyond the physical aspects of life. And then Pisces, again, about the subconscious, the unconscious mind. That Carl Jung quote, the conscious mind is but a bobber in the ocean of the unconscious. Okay, so we're connecting with the spiritual, we're connecting with the unconscious mind. We're connecting with the possibilities of what could be. Okay, and dealing with our two planets, Pluto about transformation in a place of transcendence, personal transcendence and group transcendence at the 26 degrees of Capricorn, and Uranus down there in Taurus. So the breakthrough kind of energy that it started on Saturday, so hopefully there has been some sort of a breakthrough in your life. If there is, if it's a mental blockage, a mental awareness, a mental breakthrough, an emotional breakthrough, okay, these are still going to be highlighted from Saturday into Sunday. So hopefully something's come up. If something did, please feel free to share it in the comments below. And interestingly enough, as this kind of breakthrough energy happens and the sun coming closer and closer to Neptune, which is about our expansion, Venus also getting closer and closer to the sun and to Neptune as well, all dealing with that place, again, of spirituality, our creativity. So this is extremely exciting energy going on right now, okay? And if we've had some sort of a breakthrough, if we've had some sort of epiphany or awakening, which is what Uranus does, Uranus is the great awakener. So all of these planets together are working together, saying self is showing up. Self is showing up to do the work that affects the non-physical, right? This is where yoga practice comes in. This is where meditation comes in. And I know I talk about those things a lot on this channel, but it's extremely important that we have some, or even exercise, breath work, any of these things, they add a great deal of value. If we're exercising the mind, right? The mind controls the body. What starts here manifests in the physical body. And if we're exercising the body, the physical side of Capricorn, where the moon is, saying there's got to be something, there's got to be structure I'm adding to my life, there has to be some sort of that discipline. And again, reminding ourselves that we are in control of that. Okay, now the moon is going to square off to Chiron in Aries, right? So here's our moon. This is at noon, so just, back a couple hours here. Oop. There we go. So between 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 12 p.m. here is this real square off here between cardinal earth, cardinal air, or cardinal fire, excuse me. Chiron about the wounded healer, our instincts, okay? The things that how we respond, like we were talking about yesterday, those natural reactions, okay, or dealing with aspects of self here in Aries, okay. So this is saying, if we've had some sort of breakthrough, if we've had some epiphany, if we've had something that's going on that's requiring us to change action in our lives, to change what we've been used to, our traditional form. you know. This is saying we have to find balance, and we must show up for ourselves. We must do that work. There's no getting around doing that work. And if the yoga or the meditation is difficult for us, this is saying keep at it. The moon is saying keep at it. There's a reward for us not giving up on ourselves, which is one of the most beautiful things, right? Thank you to self for not giving up on me. Often we ask other people's forgiveness. Thank you for not giving up on me when I was wrong. Thank you for not giving up on me when I acted out of line. Thank you for not giving up on me when I responded out of anger. That anger was mine. That anger was not yours, right? So in this sense, this is our emotional moon, our emotional needs. And Chiron connecting again here in Aries about self. So this is thanking ourselves for not giving up on ourselves. Thank you. Thank me. Not thank me, but thank you for sitting down and continuing to do the practice, continuing to do the inner work that is so importantly necessary in our lives. And that's what this is, that's what the story of the cosmos is telling us right now, that there is breakthrough, that if we don't give up on ourselves, if we forgive ourselves, if we recognize the great change that is underway, that there is some sort of a spiritual reward. There is some sort of a spiritual expansion. There's some sort of unconscious, things that we once practice. If we start doing something just in the morning or whatever, it becomes second nature to us. We get up and we're creatures of routine. We're creatures of habit, and it's difficult to start a new habit. And all of the energy that's going on right now is saying there's a lot of new habits to create. There's a lot of new ways to live. There's a lot of new ways to get up and start your day from the time our eyes open, from the time our eyes close and we rest our heads back down on that pillow at night. Going through so much change. This is saying thank you for not giving up on myself. I'm going to stay committed. Another Capricorn kind of energy is staying committed to something. I'm committed to doing this work. I'm committed to getting to the top of the mountain. Right? And of course, the moon as well in Capricorn is about our public image. So that means what we're doing by continuing to do this work, we do the work because we love ourselves. It might be difficult, but there is that reward, a spiritual feeling. There's a feeling of lightness and lifting that comes along with this work, right? So really, really beautiful energy. And we still have Mercury still conjunct Jupiter at the same time, only 2 degrees away, in the sign of Aquarius. So this is still breakthrough ideas are coming in, breakthrough concepts, breakthrough insight, breakthrough communication with other people, as Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn in the sign of Aquarius are all connecting with that soul tribe, the social aspects of life. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of thing that as the world's kind of finally opening back up in many different ways, maybe this is connecting with some other people. Forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, coming back to that soul tribe, and maybe there's some beautiful communication and breakthrough that, again, is not about the physical. We have to remember that sense of that ultraviolet and infrared, okay? It's beyond the physical. It's a break beyond what our physical eyes see, or beyond what we touch, taste, smell, see, and hear. All right, so my friends, have the happiest Sunday fun day, full of breakthroughs, and really trying to take advantage of and tuning in, tap in, tune in, turn on to that spiritual, non-physical aspects of life. And when we quiet our minds, bring that stillness, this is when we get those downloads. This is when we get that spiritual connection, that insight coming in from source energy. And allow ourselves to change, and allow ourselves to forgive ourselves, allow ourselves to do the work that is necessary to continue to stay focused, to stay driven at whatever it is, reaching a goal, right? That's another part of Capricorn energy, is reaching that goal, okay? So if we have our mindset, where are we, it's like an interesting check back in from our New Year's resolution, which is arbitrary, right? How are we doing in our New Year's resolutions? What's going on? Checking back in, staying committed to the change. All right, my friends. I love you. I wish you enough. Have a happy Sunday fun day, and we'll see you tomorrow.